Level 1 show or 101 or improv fundamentals, right? Yeah. Otherwise known as how to play pretend the right way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we've been learning, right? I see some wonderful faces here that you come to support your spouses or friends or parents or whatever out here. Who has never seen improv before? Clap. Okay, some of you, right? All right, well, all right. This is going to be a big moment for you then, okay? It's really exciting. You know, these students here, these performers, have spent the last few weeks learning some wonderful skills that they're going to demonstrate tonight, so super excited. But they can't do this on their own. They are going to need your help at times, so sometimes we're going to be coming to you for suggestions, right? That's how this thing works, right? Because everything they're doing, they're making up on the spot. This is not rehearsed at all. So let's just go ahead and practice that right now. Just go ahead and just shout out, what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Great, love it, great. See? All right, all right. Oh, always one who likes Arbor Day, always one, right? I love them trees, okay? What is something you might keep in your glove compartment? So you keep in your glove compartment? Yeah.
Scrolls.
Great, there we go. All correct, right? So that's how it's going to work tonight when it comes to your suggestions. Now, I do see some younger members in the audience, okay? And some of you are new to improv, so I just want you to know that our shows have a solid biblical foundation. You will not find any content that you will not find in the Bible. So there will be murder, incest, and genocide. So just so you know, that's all there. So please do not worry about that, right? Clean show. All right. So, but this show is not about me. It is about these wonderful performers who are going to come up here. So right now, I need all of them on stage. Come on up. Yeah. We're just going to watch them dance for 45 minutes. Yeah. It's a fun show. Okay. Right now, they're going to do a little something called freeze tag. So I need two of them to step on out right now for me, please. Great. All right. There we go. So we got Cam and Megan right now. All I need from you right now is like a dangerous activity. A dangerous activity, like skydiving. See, like skydiving, but not skydiving. Sword fighting. Sword fighting. Great. I love it. So a little bit of sword fighting right now. Okay, and freeze. And now we're going to start a scene that's got nothing to do with sword fighting, and then the madness is going to begin. So start on with a round of applause here. Woo!
Mom told me that I'm her favorite.
I happen to know that's a lie.
Freeze!
Okay, I'm gonna win this one. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, no! I got you!
Oh, my thou fellow. I love you when I look in your eyes.
Freeze. Don't tell me. Are you gonna ask me to marry you?
I'll just tie my shoe.
And here it is. Oh, thank you. The stone that you've always wanted. The stone of wisdom. It's just a stone. Yeah, I tried to find it.
All right, don't drop it.
I'm trying
Drop
not
it.
to. It's really heavy.
Come on down. Coming out. Wait. All right.
Freeze! Oh, it's the cutest turtle on Tiny. Isn't it awesome? Look at it.
Oh, I'm gonna listen and see if
Freeze!
This breastfeeding is something to get used to. I mean, stop biting me.
You should just bottle feed. It's a lot easier.
I mean, you know, they say it makes me smart.
Have you always been breastfeeding your puppy?
Well, you know, I heard it makes the puppy smarter.
Freeze.
I made my very first loaf of bread.
Oh, so good. So try.
Freeze! What do you do? in like 9 whole months.
I can tell.
And 9 whole months. There we go. Awesome. Carmen, Maya, and Chris, stay on stage. The rest of you, get out of here. Yeah. That is improv, ladies and gentlemen. That is improv right there. Okay. So now they're going to be doing what's called a conducted story. They're going to be making up a story right now. You're going to help us out now. I need the title of a fairy tale. And imagine if it's not a real fairy tale. Just make one up right now.
The White Blob.
The White Blob. Okay, so now we're doing the wonderful tale of the White Blob. Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a blob that was so white, he shined bright even in the night. He's so white he was
the whitest of the whitest. And he was kind of big, but he was lovable. Almost kind of like a big marshmallow. And if you licked him,
It actually showed that his wonderful feathers that were actually on his wings tasted really good.
They tasted good, but that's not exactly consensual. He didn't like that, so he used his wings to fly away from his land.
And then when he landed there, it actually didn't get better because there are a whole group of
other blobs, but they weren't white. See, he was into that jungle fever.
Nothing wrong with that, absolutely not at all. He didn't know, how the layout was.
how actually he would survive that day without having even.
So when somebody picked him out, and he fell in love.
Fell in love in the jungle. What could be more beautiful?
Then making love with 5 different.
And now, with those 5 different,
Blobs that he met in that jungle.
He made little striped blob
babies.
There we go. Okay, we're gonna get Connie and Vicky. Connie and Vicky up here. There you go. All right. That was great. All right, awesome. Now we're gonna have some confessions right now. Okay. So imagine we're in a diner, right? We're in a diner right now. We got these 2 people right now who both have the same job. What job do they have? What occupation do they have? Nurses. Nurses. Great. They're both nurses, but both these nurses might have a secret to tell. Let's give them a round of applause.
You know, Thelma, I am glad you came and met me today at this diner.
I'm glad I came too. I've needed someone to talk to.
I've got a confession I have to make.
Oh, bless.
I am so jealous of you. You do so much traveling, and when you talk at work about all your traveling, it just gets into my soul and I'm jealous.
That makes me feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry that you feel that way. It crushes my heart. It just crushes my heart. And I have a confession to make too.
What is it?
I felt the same way about you, dear. Oh.
Is it, so what is it you feel jealous about me
Well,
about?
I tell you, you don't ever have to go anywhere. You don't travel. You just stay in the room. You walk down the hall and you take care of those patients, and you don't have to go anywhere. I would love to do that. Do you think? I think we should swap jobs.
Well, yeah, you think I
I
love
could work
sitting
on
home?
your floor, and you could go travel.
I would
Yes,
love
you
to.
could. All right. There we go. Leave him up there. Got another confession coming up. All right, can you grab it? All right, Graham and Pam. Graham and Pam. All right, we're going to see another confession right now, so we need another occupation. We're still in that same diner.
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack. A couple of lumberjacks.
Yeah!
Round of applause.
Oh, man, I didn't think we were ever going to get done with that one job over in Woodstock. Ooh,
Biggest trees I've ever seen.
man.
It's a good thing they call this lumberjack breakfast.
I know. I've already gotten through the breakfast. Now I'm just drinking these big mugs of coffee. Man, you know, I have a confession. My mom was the one that pushed me into being a lumberjack.
Is that right?
And I always wanted to work in the circus because I'm real good on the silks, you know? And now I've gotten all muscular and everything from being a lumberjack. And you think if I quit and went back to the circus, I think that might look a little bit awkward, don't you? You know, big muscular woman coming down on silks.
Well, I think a big muscular woman would fit right in the circus. You could even put a little facial hair on, be kind of the bearded woman with cannonballs or something like
I got
that.
that going on, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a confession to make too.
Lay it on me, pal.
I've never liked working with trees.
Well, how in the world would you end up with a job as a lumberjack if you don't like trees?
What I just like doing is yelling timber.
Let me hear your best timber.
Timber!
Ooh, wow. I love it so much that I'm going to challenge you to a timber contest.
All right, you start first.
Timber!
Megan, Graham, Chris, and Mickey up on stage. Now this has a couple layers to it right now. I'm going to get a word from our lovely audience in just a moment. Each of these fine performers are going to share just a little monologue, a little something that kind of, whatever that word inspires them to think about, and then we're going to see a couple of scenes inspired by those monologues. Like an onion, we just keep peeling it, right? So I need a word that is not a food. A word that is not a food. Plural. Say hemorrhoid? Yes. All right, okay. That's all right, great. I think that was your brother, for example. Yeah, right? Practically like that. All right, okay. So, hemorrhoid, okay, a little round of applause. There we go. All right.
Hemorrhoids make me think of health. I'm a veterinary technician, so I work with animals. The other day, there was a dog that came in that was very sick, vomiting, wouldn't eat. So I went to emergency surgery. They opened up its belly and found a leather belt in the tummy. It made me feel kind of sad, but also kind of angry. Like, why would you make that decision?
Health makes me think of when I was in school to be an EMT. I did an ambulance ride-along, and I was so excited about our first call that we pulled up, and I jumped out the back, ready to go, and then the ambulance kept driving down the street. And I was running after the ambulance because they didn't realize that I had gotten out of the back.
He mentioned school. I have quite a few school things that happened. I used to be a pretty good student in school. Perfect attendance. I had A's, B's, all that. Kept up with my AR list. Read all the big books. Started getting a little slumped in high school, but I made it. I slept through some classes, but hey, you can only learn Georgia history a couple times. We know what happened. We got it by now. And then I got to college, and everything seemed okay, and then I failed. And now, here I am.
All right.
I have a few wonderful joys of my life. First is my husband. He's brought a lot of joy to me in my heart, and my sons. But most of all, I have granddaughters. And little girls are the bestest. They fill your hearts with such special things. And I am so blessed to have two little granddaughters.
I see these two beautiful girls here, and I'm thinking, wow, you guys have a long way to go. You're going to be perfect.
That was beautiful. I almost had to point out the fact that hemorrhoids inspired beautiful nonetheless, and that's really nice.
I wasn't going to talk about sex.
That was wonderful. Now, my performers are going to step to the sides right here, and then they're going to do a couple of scenes based on what you've heard in these monologues right here. So let's get another round of applause.
My dad said he would teach me how to fix tires, but he never did.
It's okay, honey. I got your back. Get back down there. You can do this. Get the lug wrench and put it on the sockets.
Okay.
Okay?
This metal piece.
The long metal piece, yes.
Okay.
What's its name again? Say it.
The
lug wrench.
Lug wrench. God, Tabitha, you are my best roommate.
You know, I've got your back every time, you know that.
Thank you.
You need to study, work hard, but we got to learn how to change that tire, girl.
I
push it down.
Okay.
Put it on the
twist. Got it. So
you have to do all 8 of them.
Tabitha, there are 5 lug nuts here. Is this a joke? Is this a nasty, nasty joke?
There's going to be a lot of jokes in life. You have to deal with it, Thelma.
The trunk. Look in the trunk.
Okay.
I brought you something. What is it? It's my chemistry textbook. I'm dropping out.
No.
No! She's dropping out. All right.
All right, ready to go? We got everything packed?
Absolutely.
Supplies are back there. We're all good to go?
Yep.
Yeah? So, it's kind of weird that you're mimicking the driving. That's a little weird. We're just going along, right? Just routine, nothing big, right?
No, we're going code 3 hot.
Code 3. Oh, code 3 hot.
Lights and sirens, man.
Oh, man,
Come on.
I got to step on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did you hear something back there? I thought you checked that the last guy was not,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We'll pick him up on the next one. That's fine. He's never mind. He's got the defibrillator and all, right? He's got the supplies that him.
Yeah, that's
Phil, the new guy.
He'll catch up.
Why did we leave them all with him again?
I think he just grabbed it all because he was so excited when he got out.
Shit.
Just back up a little bit.
Okay, I was just.
We'll find him.
Oh,
Phil.
Oh, Phil gone. All right, awesome. Can I get Chris and Hannah up here? It's time for another confession. All right, so you know the drill. Can I get an occupation?
Banker.
Say again?
Banker.
Banker. Fantastic. A couple of bankers right up here.
Woo!
Yeah, we're having fun.
Ooh, man. Get that early morning breakfast in.
I know, we gotta be there bright and early.
Bright and early. Lots of dough to count.
To count, to cash,
Count
credit,
cash.
to debit,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
deposit, withdraw. Dang, we're
Lots of
good at
stuff.
our
It's
job.
gonna be a busy day. Yeah.
I do have to confess something to you though.
Oh.
I don't wipe.
You don't wipe what? What do you? You don't wipe what I think you're not wiping.
No, I don't wipe when
You don't wipe
think
what I. Oh, okay. That's pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought this was a safe space, man.
I mean, it's safe, but that's still. I mean,
Dude.
that's a little.
It's not even 6 a.m. You can't be judging me yet.
This might be crossed the line. Have you gone today? You know what?
Want your bacon?
No, I'm all right. Let's go. But I guess you confided in me. I judged you for it, but you confided in me. So I guess I gotta let something off my chest too.
Yeah, man.
I don't, and this is a man problem, of course. I don't clean the rim around when I make a mess after I use it.
That is such a relief.
Oh?
I'm so happy to hear that.
Oh, really?
I'm hearing all the time. Your bathroom's disgusting. You can do the mess.
Yeah,
Your bathroom's disgusting too.
Yeah, we're kind of on money. We don't have time for that, you know? We don't have time for that. But the wiping, we have to talk about that because the toilet paper, it is in there.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever's in there. Can I get Pam, Vicky, and Hannah up here for another conducting story? Let's get another title for another made-up story. Let's just have like a work of like historical fiction. So like a time period. What do we have here? Like the Renaissance, could be the Old West. Victorian, great, Victorian. What could be like the name of historical fiction Victorian era?
The Duke was a bastard.
The Duke was a bastard. Round of applause.
Once upon a time, there was a duke who was such a bastard that everybody in the community would talk about him behind his back.
He picked his nose, he chewed with his mouth open, he didn't know who his dad was. It was a but that Duke.
But they only called him a bastard behind his back. In front of his face, they were like, oh, you're so wonderful. We want to play with you. Give us money. We want to have a ball. I've got a daughter.
And, you know, he kind of saw through that. He was a bastard, that's for sure. But he wasn't all that bad. He had space to learn.
So he went off to college and he took up disc golf and...
But he still had one fault. He was a lousy lover. And all the daughters...
But could he dance, man? I'm telling you, he put John Travolta to shame.
To shame, to the grave. I'm telling you, he could dance.
And could not kiss.
He could tap dance, he could ballerina.
He could do the twerk, and he could do all kinds of stuff.
He was such a good dancer that his father came and introduced
his daughter, but you know, he's still not a good lover.
That's okay though, because she was
going to be old.
And rich.
Ah, here we go. Can I get Maya and Carmen up here because I think it's time for another good. Another occupation.
Blacksmith.
Locksmith. Locksmith. Outstanding. Round of applause for locksmith.
Did you have the night shift last night, like me?
Well, if you didn't see me there, I guess I didn't.
Well, you know, I was really somewhere out in that neighborhood in Fuller out there, so there were a lot of doors to crack.
Okay. Well, that's good. Means you made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well,
What is it?
all right, I got a confession to make.
Okay.
You know, back in the office, they have, you know, the refrigerator that everybody uses.
Yeah.
And everybody was wondering why Little Bites was out of sandwiches. It was me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It was
me.
you.
Yeah, I mean,
was you.
I like to eat people's sandwiches. I mean, I'm kind of rye. I mean, it makes me so excited.
Oh, really? Yeah. You know, I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I know that everybody blames you. That's why I actually take the bite exactly where you took the bite.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What? They still blame you for it.
You're trifling and you're nasty.
You didn't brush your teeth before I actually took the bite?
Girl, you better be glad we ain't here by ourselves because somebody wants to hold me back.
What?
Look, all I know is,
I thought we have something to share with that.
well, I guess we did. Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sandwiches, yeah! And Fantastic. Can I get Megan, Graham, and Connie? All right. Let's just do a little, like a little fable here, and a little story right here. Just can I have an animal? Just give me an animal.
Elephant.
Elephant. Great. Can I have an adjective you normally have for like an elephant?
Sleepy.
Sleepy. Great. So you want to story about the sleepy elephant. Maybe there'll be a life lesson there for us. Let's start with a round of applause. The sleepy elephant.
There's a great old story about a sleepy elephant who lived on the Sahara. His name was Paul. And he was the sleepiest elephant that ever
Lived in Africa. The entirety of Africa. Paul was so sleepy that when he would walk, it sounded
Like a thunder. It sounded like thunder and lightning. And Paul was
so embarrassed. He was so embarrassed. All the other elephants had more of a staccato.
more of a stamping sound, and they sounded so much more aggressive and tough. And that just made Paul feel sleepier.
And sleepier he felt until one
day he was stomping through the Sahara Desert, and he heard
Another elephant that sounded just like he did. The same footsteps.
and he was delighted.
so delighted. He said, "Will you please be my
Lover. You are beautiful.
And we're both so sleepy.
and we can sleep together platonically."
Or not.
Or not! Connie and Carmen, it's time for another confession. Yeah. All right, now let's work on an occupation. Good job. Dog walkers. That's pretty nice, right? Let's give it up for dog walkers.
Oh, did you see that bulldog this morning? It was so fast. I could not keep up with that dog.
So you should probably have a leash on when you actually walk.
Well, you're probably so, yeah, but it's so much more fun.
Especially when you see the little dogs running behind. Yap, 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 yap.
Yeah, well, I am a unique dog walker.
Okay. What makes you unique? Do you think what makes you more unique than me?
Well, for one thing, you use a leash.
Yeah, but I actually line them up on the leash, you know, and then I'm standing on my skateboard and I let them.
These dog walkers have a secret.
You know, I have a confession to make.
You have a confession to make.
I do.
Okay.
Sometimes, just sometimes. Actually, no, that's not true.
What
Every night before I go to bed,
Yeah.
I have to eat 4 dog biscuits, or I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up dead.
That is the most disgusting thing I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, I thought you might take that better.
Yeah.
They're
dog
really,
biscuits.
they're not bad.
Do you prefer a certain brand?
I'm so, well, sometimes Purina.
Oh, okay, yeah. But when we're already at the confessions,
Yeah?
I also have a confession to make.
Oh, I want to hear this.
I don't know, because I think it's even more disgusting.
Well, let me decide about that.
Okay. I actually wait until the dogs have drank out of their bowl. And then I use it to make coffee. Do you want some more coffee?
I don't even know what to say to that. I just threw up in my mouth.
All right. Anna, Connie, Maya, and Pam up on stage. Before, we're going to get a word to inspire, and they're going to share 4 lovely things, true to life, and then they'll step aside and we'll see a couple scenes based on that, right? So can I just get a word that's not our food? What's not our food? Say again? Toes. Toes, yeah. Toes. Let's hear it for toes.
Well, toes makes me think about the fact that as a younger person, I was very much into sports. And I learned very quickly that there are some sports you simply do not play without wearing shoes, because I actually have broken every single toe on both of my feet. Not all at once.
Toes. Toes. I love toes. Toes make me think of the beach and the sand, especially, not only when I was a child, but I have a granddaughter. And when she was like 3 months old, we took her to the beach and we put her little feet in the sand and we took a picture. And that was just the most beautiful moment, those little toes in the sand.
Beautiful, thank you.
My dad had a beach house on Hilton Head growing up, and we had this dog named Chattahoochee. And Chattahoochee would hang out inside, and we actually fenced in this porch so we could hang out outside while we went out and got lunch. And we came back, and the dog had eaten through the screened-in porch, and we couldn't find him anywhere. We were at the point we were making signs, and we went to the ice cream shop, and the ice cream guy was like, "Yeah, Chattahoochee was here." Gave him a biscuit. He went on his way. Like, you're a grown-ass adult. I mean, you stop the dog. The dog has no human. We ended up finding him at the beach playing fetch with the lifeguard.
Nice.
I had this dog named Precious. Oh, Precious. She was precious. A white dog, scruffy little dog, real smart, a Maltese. I used to watch TV and see all these stars with their dogs with all these cute haircuts and outfits and stuff like that. So I said, well, you know, how can I get my dog to look like that, right? So I went to the refrigerator and opened it up, and it was a big canister full of Kool-Aid. I mean, my favorite color is red, so she needed a bath. So I poured my Kool-Aid all over my beautiful Maltese Precious. And I scrubbed her and made sure it was evenly nice, and she was beautifully pink.
Yay! And we're going to see 2 wonderful scenes based on those monologues. Yeah.
Oh, Precious. Oh, Precious baby. Oh, she needs a bath. I think she smells a little bit.
Well, look at your hands. They're full of... Is that Kool-Aid? Well, it's all good. We give her a bath.
Oh.
Maybe we can get this out of her. Come on, Precious. Ah! She bit me!
Precious, Precious, Precious. Let me show you how to handle this. Come here, Precious baby. I think we need to put her in the tub.
Okay, go ahead.
You should let me do that.
Sure.
Okay?
Make sure she gets a little glass of Kool-Aid along with that.
You got that right. Precious. You got the Kool-Aid?
Here it
Ma'am?
is.
Yeah? Can I have some? Oh, look at that. Oh, Precious. Look how beautiful.
That's all right.
Beautifully pink.
Look at Precious!
I love coming to the beach with you, sis.
I love coming to the beach with you too.
Get out your little shovel. I like digging in the sand. How about 2 shovels?
Are we melting?
Yep,
This is beautiful.
Yep.
Welcome to our kingdom. You're not allowed. You're not
Oh
allowed.
my gosh. Look what I found. I mean, I've dug up some pretty cool things in the sand, but that looks like a foot.
I think that's a human toe.
A toe?
A single big toe.
Oh my God.
I love this thing.
It's gorgeous, and look at the toenail.
Oh.
I mean, it's been,
Perfectly manicured. What did you say, like 3 days ago?
it looks like
Not
gel.
even a full week.
I mean,
Yeah, that's gel.
man, I'd be pissed if I paid that kind of money and then lost my toe.
Yeah, it suck.
Yeah, that's
And now I've got a toe. You think I can take it back to get it pedicured?
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with it.
I'm gonna keep it forever. It's gonna go to talent shows with me. It's gonna go to the mall.
A
We're gonna
good
eat
luck
Aunt
charm.
Anne's pretzels.
A nice little tchotchke.
A tchotchke.
A tchotchke! Everybody on stage! Alright, folks, this is something we call World's Worst. So what I'm going to ask you right now is an occupation, and my improvisers here, the performers here, they're going to give examples of the worst thing that you might hear some occupation say. So can I get an occupation? Psychic. A psychic, the world's worst psychic.
Really, I have no idea what's going to happen to you in your future.
I really don't see you living much longer. It's gonna be short.
And your name is Brad, and you live at 752 Western Circle.
Can't believe every time I play the lotto, I don't win.
Psychic. Today I'm a psychic, so I need to have the tarot cards, or is it actually the hand reading that I do today? Which phone number is it?
Thank you so much for coming for a reading at Forsyth. Just to be sure, your social security is 5893128.
Another occupation. Lawyer. All right, world's worst lawyer.
All right, I'm here with my client.
You know, ma'am, I don't think you have a chance. Nothing I can do.
Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I can. I mean, I guess talk to the police. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Your Honor, I think my client should be denied bail. He's a real...
What is the case you're doing here? I think I'm in the wrong room.
Your Honor, this man is not guilty. He has proven himself day in and day out that he's a good, solid citizen. Just because he murdered the bitch does not mean he's guilty.
Another occupation.
Gym instructor.
Pharmacist. Say again?
Pharmacist.
A pharmacist. World's worst pharmacist.
Yeah, so let me read that prescription. P A, or is it an H? No, it's an E. Who cares? Let's just give them funny looking pills. Here.
Okay, all these pills. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. It'll work.
One for you, one for me. One for me.
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, your chlamydia medicine is ready.
Hey, so here's your prescription for Zoloft. if you ever need to talk about anything, here's my number.
All right, you said you need something for anxiety? Yeah, I got you right here. I got you. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take it and run. All right, go.
I mean, they say don't mix it with alcohol, but I do it all the time.
She does it all the time! All right! Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. I want you to give it up for Will, Nick, Megan, Courtney, Tony, Tess, Vicky, Maya, and Hannah! Yeah, let's get a group picture. Come on.
Come on, Steven.
Where's Kat? The camera's everywhere. It's all over the place. I just look it out. I know what it is. It's lighting lights.
You guys are cute!
Before everybody gets out of here, thank you all for coming out this evening. Give yourselves a round of applause. We had a student one time. He was a pilot in the Royal Air Force. He used to fly combat missions in Afghanistan, but he was more terrified of coming on the stage than he was in flying jet fighters over hostile countries. So this takes a lot of courage for them to come out here, and thank you for supporting that. I'm sure they've talked your ear off already about Front Porch Improv, but we are a local theater company, and we do shows here every Friday and Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. Encourage you to come on and check them out. We do drop-in classes. We also offer, if you want to do this, if you're seeing this, you're like, I could do that. Check out online. We offer classes. We highly encourage it. So again, thank y'all. Have a great night. Thank you.